So today I decided to use the products that Pamela Anderson's makeup artist listed. The first thing I just put on was the Benefit Poreless Primer. I don't like it all over, but I did just use it on my nose where my pores are the worst, and I do like it there. This is probably the most surprising product. It's the Milk Makeup Foundation Stick. Now this color is light sand. And it's a little bit too light for me. I was surprised. But just notice like how good it blends in and the coverage. It is amazing. I would say this is probably the most surprising product that I've tried out of the list. And I'm just really, really happy with it. And I think a lot of you guys would like it. Even if you just used it for some extra coverage along with your tinted moisturizer, I think that you would really, really be happy with it. So I'm getting all over. And, of course, I'm noticing that it's too light. I went ahead and bit the bullet, and I've been using a gradual tanner. And so you can see that my chest has some more tan. And so what I decided to do was to take the sand color, which you can see is a good bit darker and warmer, and just kind of strategically place it where you would any dark color on your face. And then I just kind of blended it in, and I used the IT Cosmetics brush to do this, so you can see that it blends beautifully with a sponge or a brush. I would say the brush might be a little bit easier, but I just wanted to show you both ways. Now, I have normal to oily skin, so I do have to powder, later on in the day or blot, but it stays. It's not like a foundation that doesn't, that just disappears. It does stay. It just needs a little bit of touching up. So it is just it's been a good product. I've really appreciated trying it. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in light beige. And I think I've told you before that sometimes I veer away from this, but I always come back. Tarte Shape Tape is just hard to beat. And one good thing about it is you really don't have to set it with, you don't have to bake it. And you can set it a little bit, but you don't have to set it like you do a lot of those that are very, very emollient. Just make sure that you've moisturized and that your skin's in good condition. And I think that you'll be pleased with it. And it's easy to get those little ones and just give it a try without investing a lot. This is the Lancome Tint Idole Foundation Stick. And she listed this that she used for bronzer and, of course, contour. And I will have all of the products and the colors down below because I can't remember this color right off the bat. But notice how quick and pretty it blends in. Now, keep in mind, when I'm doing my makeup, I know that I'm going to be putting my hair down. If you're going to be wearing your hair up or you don't have bangs, you might want to blend in that forehead a little bit better. But notice how I blend up and down, but up on the cheeks, and then I blend down, but I still leave a little bit of contour where you can see it because that really tightens your jawline. And here I'm just putting a little bit on the end of my nose, which I don't know, I think it's not that I'm trying to shorten my nose, but it keeps it from standing out, and just being white. Okay, this is something, I don't think she listed this. She did list Charlotte Tilbury powder, but I have really enjoyed this brightening powder. So this beauty blender is damp, and I'm just blotting it in there and going over those places that I want to remain light. And you can see it really has some pigment, and I really like it. This is the Dior Rosy Glow Blush in Coral. And that is the Makeup Forever double-ended brush, which is fabulous. Okay, I did order the Brow Code pencils that she used. I ordered 3 colors, and they should be here anytime. But until then, I've been using the Dior Golden Blonde And I love this pencil. It is so easy to use. And look at that little cool kabuki brush on the end. I've really, really enjoyed it. I think it's a good color for me, and it's that good waxy consistency. This is the Too Faced Brow Laminate. Love this. At first, it might be a little too juicy, but it gets, if you'll go ahead and use it for a little while, it gets better and better. This is an oldie, but a goodie. I've had this so many times in the past, and she did list this as one of the products that she used on Pamela. It is the Lise Watier lip liner in ginger. She listed ginger and nude. I got both of them. I just ordered them from Amazon. And this is a good one. And then this is something I already had that she listed. It's the Nude Envy lipstick in Lips. And it's a beautiful color. So this is a great peachy nude lip for those of you that want a soft nude lip, but you want it to have a little bit more color. I think you would love that. This is the Benefit Pore Setting Spray. I think it's Professional Setting Spray. This is something that I kind of just decided to try on my own, which I did see that Alexis Vogel really liked the chubby pencils, but I got this Laura Mercier one in black. I believe it's called Tuxedo, and it just worked out perfectly because I want a darker lid because I have so much lid space, but I don't want it, just too dark and harsh. So this really works out. I mean, you can see I'm doing my tight line with it, and just, it's very easy to blend out, yet it stays, it blends well, and that really worked out well. I liked it. I actually like the dark brown too for the same reason. Very easy to apply. And this look isn't really like a Pamela. I'm not trying to transform myself, but this is, the makeup they used. And I am, pretty much trying to get that, I guess you would call it a mature bombshell look. It's just a softer look. And, applying it the way I think they probably applied it. Now, this is something I added. It's the chocolate art liner. And that's what I did my wing with. So you'll notice when I do get my makeup finished, the wing will not be as obvious as a black one would, but yet it still gives me that lift. It makes my eyes bigger. I just bring it out, not all the way to the end, but more towards the end of my brows. And it just, it just helps define my eyes, but that's optional. Okay, this is the only eye palette that I have seen her list or mention, and it is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette, which is a great palette. I had it already. So what I'm doing is just building, starting with the light color and going from there. You'll see I just build darker and darker starting on the outside. My eyes are deep set, so I try to concentrate on the actual brow bone. This makes my eyes come forward and appear bigger. Okay, it's a BK Beauty brush, and I'm just applying that mid-shade brown underneath. It's going to be kind of like a daytime smoky look. Okay, this is the Louise Young brush, and I am applying yet a darker color, and I'm applying it down into my crease a little bit more, just so that my big lids don't show as much. I don't want to go completely dark, but sometimes I do come further down on my lid. Okay, now I'm going with the deepest brown right on the outside. Okay, she listed Benefit mascara. I believe I saw the Roller Lash listed somewhere also. So this is the Benefit Roller Lash, It helps your lashes stay curled. I was pretty impressed with it, especially because it's brand new. And I thought it did well. It definitely lengthens and separates. It's not as thickening as the Bad Gal, but I really like it, and I think a lot of you would like it too. The small wand is perfect to get down to the roots of your lashes and almost touch your lash line. And I really think that you would like it. It did not transfer. And I'm just building them up. I know that I'm going to put lashes on, so that always helps. And I'm just touching the lower lashes, which is something I don't typically do, but for this look, I wanted to do it. I'm kind of recreating the look that she had in the Variety interview that she did. I'll list that down below. These are the Red Cherry 43 or Stevie lashes. They're just one of my all-time favorite lashes. You can see that they're not crisscrossy. They're not crazy long, but they are, and they just really add a lot to your look, and they're very lifting and very thin and easy to get right down into your lash line. So this is the Amika Undone Matte Texture and Volume Spray, and I had used the Air Wrap with Velcro rollers the night before. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Thank you.